guys, and welcome back to the Saints View, the channel for Southampton content for our predicted lineup ahead of tomorrow's trip to Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. We've got two new players in since the last game. Will one of them or both of them be making their debuts, and will we see Mohamed Salisu finally make his first Saints appearance? Before we get into it though, do make sure you've hit the subscribe button if you haven't yet already. We are on the road to 3,000 subscribers. Follow us on all our socials, and of course this video is kindly sponsored by Pitchball once again. Make sure you are downloading that app for all your footy news, scores, results, etc. Right, let's get into it. Starting off in goal, I think it's going to be a very simple decision. Alex McCarthy, of course, no injury for him, no international duty. I think he's going to be absolutely fine to play in this one. Going on to the defence, this is where it could be a bit different, but for now I think it will be an unchanged defence with Bertrand at left back, Walker Peters at right back. I think we'll see Vestergaard and Bednarek make up the centre back pairings again. With Mohamed Salisu, he wasn't mentioned in Ralph's press conference, or not that I noted anyway. They were targeting for him to come into the Saints side after the October international break a couple of weeks ago. Doesn't look like he's going to be ready. And to be fair to Vestergaard, he's been playing very, very well. Bednarek's looks solid as well. Who do you take out, for Salisu? That's the big question. So it looks like now we've got 3 or 4 really good centre-backs, which is obviously a great selection headache for Ralph. Going into the midfield, though, I think it's going to be Romeo and Ward-Prowse in the middle. I don't think Diallo's going to be ready for his Saints debut just yet. He might be on the bench, but coming back from international duty, he's hardly trained. I don't think he'll be starting this one. Very hard game as well to throw him in for against Chelsea. And then on the wing, I think it's going to be Redmond on the left, coming back in after a little injury with Gineppo out. And then on the right, Stuart Armstrong's not ready for this one after testing positive for COVID and being in self-isolation. So I think we're going to see a second Saints debut for Theo Walcott. It makes sense, to be honest. I don't know why we play anyone else, like, for example, Smallbone. This is why we got Walcott in. It's another option. And yeah, I'm really interested to see what he can do, because, of course, there was mixed responses to his signing. Of course, there's sentimental value with it being a Southampton Academy product, but you look at what he's done at Everton, or what he didn't do, for example, at Everton, and you kind of think, well, is he really the player we need? Look, I think he's been brought in to make an impact off of the bench. I don't think we see him as first team quality, or not, sorry, starting 11 quality, that is. Of course, he's going to be a great presence in around the dressing room with his experience. And it's a player who wants to play for Southampton. You can tell from his interview how much it meant for him to come back down here. And I think we could see a really good performance from him on Saturday. But yeah, like I said, if he starts, I'm really interested to see how well he does, because there's a lot of uncertainty around Theo Walcott at the moment as to what he will do for us. And then up front, I think it's very simple. Danny Ings and Shea Adams up front. Ings got his first goal for England on the international break. So happy for him. It's a real shame he didn't get other minutes, because he really deserved it. And that's a discussion for another day. But let's just go through the team once again. I think it's going to be McCarthy in goal, a back 4 of Bertrand, Vestergaard, Bednarek and Kyle Walker-Peters. In the middle, I think it's going to be Romeo and James Ward-Prowse, with Redmond on the left and Theo Walcott on the right, with Danny Ings and Shea Adams up front. Let me know who you think is going to start tomorrow against Chelsea in the comment section below. And if you have enjoyed the video, leave it a like. Make sure you've subscribed. Follow us on our socials, and we'll see you very soon for hopefully a review after 3 big points. See you soon, guys.